Okay, how y'all doing? This video, which I'm going to call my story outside of the comfort zone, is the first in a series that I have been asked to do um, to help launch my new position at Kinesis Konnection, which I'm very excited about. It's a personal training studio right here in Phoenix. So what this is going to be about is my story, and I'm going to kind of condense it down to about the last 7 months. So let me see, December 31st, I found out I was going to be asked to resign from my position, which was a fitness director at a large gym here in town. I don't need to really name it, but it's a big chain, important position. It was one that I had worked for a year. I didn't do well at it because I wasn't comfortable with the sales part of the position. But what I found working that job was it kind of reignited the passion and love that I have for training people, helping people, working with people in a fitness setting in a gym. It's a setting that I'm very comfortable in. It's what I went to school for. It's what I really enjoy. I enjoy teaching people, helping them overcome boundaries, learn new things, set goals, reach those goals. It's very rewarding for them and very rewarding for me at the same time when they reach those goals. So that part of it I loved. Sales part of it I didn't, which is why I did not do good at the sales part of it. I didn't put 100% into it until it was too late. And sales is a numbers game. My numbers weren't where they needed to be, so I was let go. So for about 3 weeks, first 3 weeks of January, I was unemployed, and it was a very scary time. I have a family, a wife, 2 daughters, and I didn't have a job, and it's the first time that that has happened. Um, and It was a real scary time. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Didn't really know where to go next. My previous 2 jobs were sales positions, which did not work out. So spent a lot of time second guessing myself, my choices in the past, what I was going to do for the future. It was very stressful time, um, painful, depressing, highs and lows, more lows than highs. Um, but what I did learn in that time was the stress that I felt all day long looking for a job. What type of job should I look for? Working on my resume, trying to figure out how to make myself look better to employers. Um, that part of my day was stressful. And what I learned to do and what I learned to cherish was the time when my daughters got home, when my wife got home, just to turn that off and just be in the moment and be with them and enjoy the time that I had with them. And it brought me and my wife closer, um, brought me closer to my family again. It got me more involved without having to be asked to be involved. Um, and then after about 3 weeks, I did get another job. I received a job doing some remodeling work at a day spa, which I'm very thankful for. I'll save that for another video. I think that will come up in the future that I think will be very beneficial to talk about. Um, but that job was awesome. Every day I was focused on what I was doing. I would get a job done, stand back at the end of the day. That's what you accomplished. But I knew that that was a temporary position, and as rewarding as it was every day, each time, each night, each end of the week when I would go home, that stress would come back, that I needed to find something else to do. I felt lost, didn't really know where to look next, what to apply for next. I loved what I was doing at the spa, but I wasn't a licensed contractor or anything of that sort. I wasn't working for a company where there was going to be another job coming up. So that self-doubt and stress was always there. Um, and then what happened, what I realized one day, it just kind of clicked. Um, I have been reading a lot of self-improvement books. I had listened to some podcasts, and then one day it just all of a sudden clicked that in all of that material, um, those successful people talked about mentors. And so what I did one day is I just, rather than even think about it, I just called two specific people. I called my cousin, I called one of my old bosses, and basically asked both of them if they would be willing to mentor me. They were both honored and more than happy to. And that kind of started a domino effect of just a positive way of thinking, where I got rid of all of the negative that I had been thinking of and started looking towards my future as being brighter and doing what I want to do and making it work and putting a full effort into it and not doubting, no more self-doubt, believing in myself, because I always had the belief, but I kind of doubted whether I could make the things happen that I had envisioned. Um, and then from there, I just started listening to a lot more self-improvement stuff, or podcasts, excuse me, online, reading a lot more, and just believing more in myself. And then, excuse me, my wife and I had a really good talk, and I had been thinking of working with Kinesis Konnection. I had talked to Lindsay in the past, really wanted to do that job, saw a lot of potential, saw her excitement in what I was thinking about doing, and my wife and I had a talk, and she had just kind of had a little bit of an inner peace as well, as far as she could kind of see that if I did what I wanted to do or what I was good at, where my strengths were, that's how I was going to be successful. And she agreed when I was talking to her about it, that is something that I should do. So I'm very excited about the opportunity and the future and what it's going to hold with this position. And anytime you're outside your comfort zone, which is me right now talking to you through this video, not something I like to do. I don't like to put myself out there. If you follow my Facebook posts, it's usually motivational stuff, which I'm fantastic at. Pictures that I take that I like, and then I'll repost some things. I'm not shy about what I believe in. If I see a post and I like it, I'll post it. It's never offensive. It's never something meant to offend somebody. If someone disagrees with my belief or something that I say, that's all it's about. I mean, if they get offended about that, that's not on me. But basically what I'm doing is I want to just kind of put it out there that I've been through a lot in these last 7 months, and you always hear when you're outside your comfort zone is when you grow. And I've grown a lot in these last 6-7 months, more than I have in the past, and I think just broke down a lot of barriers that were keeping me from doing what I wanted to do. I'm stronger for it. My family's stronger for it. I'm more positive now. Did I enjoy it? No, not at all. I didn't enjoy that. It was a very stressful and hard time. But the rewards and how I feel now, I'm very happy about. Happy that I feel this way. Kind of sucked that it had to go through the process of getting here. If it was a different process, it would have been more enjoyable maybe. But you just got to go through hard times. And I also believe, just like it says in the Bible, that you go through hard times not just to make you strong and to learn from your mistakes and understand things better, but for someone else going through a similar situation that you went through, now you can help them. And I've always felt that way. I've always told somebody, I don't know everything, but what I don't know, or what I do know, I'm more than happy to share with you. And now, after going through this and knowing how difficult that it was, I'll be more than happy to help somebody else go through it, talk them through it, and then the outside of your comfort zone part of it, like this video, is something very hard that I kind of struggled with, even pressing record on this on my phone to get this done. But what I had to realize is me being outside of my comfort zone is what I ask every person that I work with when they're training. You got to be outside your comfort zone. I would even tell them that the more that you're outside your comfort zone, the more progress you're going to make, and that's when we better ourselves. So I had to tell myself that over and over. If I'm going to ask somebody else to go outside their comfort zone, I need to be willing to do the same thing. And so that's why I finally sat down and made this video. I sat and stared at my phone for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes sometimes and just didn't want to press that button, didn't want to do it, didn't want to say these things, didn't want to open up and put myself out there. But that's what you need to do to be successful. And I'm really looking forward to help other people go through their journey, whether it's their physical fitness and they're outside their comfort zone trying to improve that, or if somebody has just going through similar things that I did and wants some help, give me a comment, direct message me, anything like that, because I'm here to help. That's where I get my satisfaction, is helping other people. So whether I can help you improve your physical fitness, train you for anything specific at Kinesis Konnection, let me know. Get on the website, give us a call, come in and see us. Or if it's something more personal, leave me a message and let me know what you think of this video. If you think that it's helpful in any way, if there's anything that you would suggest to keep me going, because my journey's not over, and if there's anything that I can do for you, like I said, whether it's you're going through something hard and you just need somebody to talk to, you just need somebody to listen, you need a little advice, you need maybe some suggestions of different podcasts, different books to read, because there's stuff out there that will help. You don't have to go through this alone. You're not alone. You're not the only one that's gone through this. I'm not the only one that's gone through something like this. And sometimes it's hard to realize that and hard to ask for help when you're going through something like that. But believe me, the people are not going to let you down. That's something that I've learned, is there's a lot of good people out there, and just waiting. It's almost like you go to pick up the phone to call somebody and they're already on the other end. Or you go to walk out the door maybe to go see somebody and they're already standing at your front door, because they're there and they're willing to help and have good advice. A lot of times, a lot of people have been through it. I'm not the only one. You're not the only one that's going through it either. So like I said, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video, if it was helpful, or if there's anything that I can do to help you. Because like I said, I'm at a new part of my life, a new journey, and I'd love for y'all to hop on with me and go for it. All right. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.